Hello YouTubers, New Time Travel Hyman 88, welcome back. Tonight I got another Throwback Thursday DVD review I want to show you. It is Star Trek The Next Generation Motion Picture Collection on DVD. This set came out in 2009 to coincide the release of Star Trek, the 2009 movie with Chris Pine and Zachary Quintos. So Paramount put out these Star Trek box set. It marks also the first time to see the Next Generation films on Blu-ray for the very first time. Well, the Blu-rays of the Next Generation movie collection came out first in May of 2009. However, the DVD release will not follow until the fall of 2009. This features 4 Next Generation movies starring Patrick Stewart and Jonathan Frakes, Captain Picard. Let's take a look. I love this packaging art, even though it's not in the best condition, but I had this for a long time. It shows a picture of the Enterprise D, plus in the background you got the Borg spear in the lenticular background. Let's take a look. You'll get on this set include Star Trek Generation, Star Trek First Contact, Star Trek Insurrection, Star Trek Nemesis, and Star Trek Evolutions. The back, it says include 4 theatrical film plus a 5th bonus DVDs. If you want to, let me zoom in real quick. You can read. The films has been remastered in high definition with brilliant picture quality and 5.1 Dolby Surround. Plus you have the image of the bird of prey and firing on the Enterprise D. Whoa. What's wrong? I know what's wrong with this picture. The bird of prey was not firing on the Enterprise E. It should have the bird of prey firing at the Enterprise D. I don't know. Must be a goof photo error on there. Here you have Captain Picard, Riker, Data, Worf, Geordi LaForge. They missing Dr. Crusher and Deanna Troi on there. Plus over 3 hours of all new special features. Star Trek Evolution. Plus a 77-minute bonus features. Plus the final farewell of the Star Trek Las Vegas Hilton. Star Trek Generation is rated PG. First Contact is rated PG-13, Insurrection is PG, and Nemesis is PG-13. The special features are not rated. Oh, I forgot to mention that the Star Trek motion picture sets does not include the original theatrical trailers on there. Nope. Because it only can be found on the Blu-ray sets. And also on the individual special edition DVD releases. So here's what the spine looked like. Alright, before we dive into this set, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Joshua Cook. Josh, if you're watching this, your videos are awesome, dude. Keep up the good work and make sure you check out his channel on YouTube. I'll put the link in the description below. So let's get started. Let's take this out of there. This little hard box set. Here he is. Look at that. I love it. You take these movies out individually. Let's put this to the side. Same thing with these advertisements. Just like you saw on the motion picture collection. There you go. Here's all the crew of the Enterprise on these Next Generation DVD, an exception of, I wish they put either Dr. Crusher or Deanna Troi on these DVDs, but anyway. Let's start with Star Trek Generation. This is the first film to feature the Next Generation film. I believe this takes place after the series is ended in 1994. I know a lot of people has mixed reviews of Star Trek Insurrection. Here's the Enterprise D. Here's Kirk, Picard, and here's Data. Actually, Data's wearing the first contact uniform instead of the traditional Next Generation uniform. I wish they put Dr. Soren on the cover. But it says here, the clown can stay, but the Ferengi in the gorilla suit has to go. Yes. 2 captains, 1 destiny. Plus, you have a commentary by David Carson and Manny Cato, scoring Trek, The Next Generation Designer Flashback, Stellar Cartography, plus the Starfleet Academy Charlithium. Plus, Brent Spiner, Data and Beyond Part 1. Then you got the Trek Roundtable. I've seen bits and pieces of the Trek Roundtable, but I'm going to check the whole thing out. Rated PG, 117 minutes. It's directed by David Carson. And Star Trek Generation is an overrated movie. And I'm really sad because when they killed off Captain Kirk dies in Star Trek Generation. The last words he says for the captain of the Enterprise, it was fun. So I give Star Trek Generation 8 out of 10. Then you got Star Trek First Contact. Great movie. First time I saw it in a movie theater back in 1996, it was awesome. It marks the first time to seeing the new ship, the Enterprise E. Replacing the Enterprise D was destroyed in Generation. Then you got the Borg Queen. Here's Data and his half-human android. Here's Picard, the Borg Spear, and the Enterprise E. I am the beginning, the end, the one who is many. I am the Borg, says the Borg Queen. It's a good episode. Good movie. Then you got the commentary by Industrial Lights and Magic, The Next Generation. Greetings from International Space Station. Ship's Pone Historical Flight. And then you have part 2 of Data and Beyond. Trek Roundtable. Trek Roundtable. Sorry about that. First Contact and Starfleet Academy Temporal Vortex. I give this the movie 10 out of 10. Remastered with 5.1. The transfers of the movie is kind of bad. You kind of see like it's dark, but I prefer on the older DVD and the VHS release. The contrast is much better. And then you got these boring gray artworks. I wish they include the theatrical posters for each films on there. That's my gripe of nitpicking. Star Trek Insurrection. Brilliant film. And it's okay. I gave this a 9 out of 10. Well, one of my favorite humor scenes says, saddle up, lock and load. Here's Dr. Crusher, Riker, Picard. Here's the Enterprise E. Our guests have arranged, they're eating the floor arrangement, says Riker. Plus, you have commentary by Jonathan Frakes and Maria Sirtis. I wish they included on the commentary of Jonathan Frakes on there. Well, that's included on the Nemesis release. Plus, you have Westmore Legacy, Maria Sirtis, the counselors in part 3 of Data and Beyond, Trek Roundtable, Insurrection, the Starfleet Academy, the origin of the Baku and the Sona conflict. Plus, they introduced the new ships. I love the one featuring Captain and Data's malfunction. And one of my favorite scenes in Star Trek Insurrection, in which Picard had to sing British Tar. Yeah, it's like a a classical song like that. And Data is malfunction at the beginning. And the first time you see Geordi LaForge in real eyes, that's because the changes. Here's Star Trek Nemesis, here's Data, and this is the final film of the Next Generation series. They was going to do Star Trek 11 with the Next Generation crew. Unfortunately, because of due to a box office failure of Star Trek Nemesis, it did not do well in the box office, but I enjoyed Star Trek Nemesis. It's a good film. For that, I give it a 10 out of 10 because I love Tom, what's the name? The actor's name. Tom Harlan. That's what's the name, I believe is. Yeah, he does Sinjon, the Captain Card clone lookalike. Here's Patrick Stewart, and there's Praetor, his henchman. That's played by Ron Perlman. The Enterprise E firing the Praetor ship. Here's a commentary by Michael and Denise Okuda. Reunion with the Rikers, Tech Tomorrows, Data, Robotic Hall of Fame, the conclusion of Data and Beyond, Trek Roundtable, Nemesis, plus the theory on radiation on the Starfleet Academy. I haven't seen neither of these special features, but I'm going to go back and check that out. Here's the DVD of it. I think it's time to try some unsafe velocity, says Picard. And one of my favorites, and they created B4. When I saw Nemesis, I thought they'd bring back lore, but it wasn't lore, it was B4. But a sad part is Commander Data sacrificed himself to save Picard. Before you watch Picard, go watch Star Trek Nemesis first. Because Star Trek Picard takes place after the events in Star Trek Nemesis. And then you have the bonus feature, the Evolutions. Here's Geordi LaForge. You have Picard, Riker, Worf, Data, and LaForge. Here's the Star Trek Evolutions. Plus, you have different variations of the Enterprise. You have the original one. There's Enterprise A, B, and there's the, they left out Enterprise C. There's the NX-01, the Enterprise D, E, and they left out the Enterprise C. Plus, we have some special features, including the evolution of the Enterprise, the villains of Star Trek. I love the Star Trek movies. Farewell to Star Trek, The Experience. I've seen the Farewell Experience. Then you have the Borg Invasion 4D and Charting the Final Frontier. Plus the Star Trek introduction, Leonard Nimoy featuring the behind the scenes of Star Trek props has been auctioned off. I believe it was taken from Star Trek The Final Frontier. I'm gonna have to go back and check it out. The introduction is narrated by Leonard Nimoy. Here he is. All right. So, yes. I like this box set, but I wish they include, like I said, I wish they include 4 theatrical artworks, just like the motion pictures on the standard DVD release. If you haven't checked out the Star Trek motion picture, the Next Generation collection set, go check it out. And also, if you want to check out the deleted scenes of Generation and whatnot, they can be found on a Blu-ray and a special edition DVD release if you guys still own it. Okay, guys, that's it. Rate, comment, and subscribe. Thank you for watching this Throwback Thursday video. See you next time. Bye-bye for now.